Nesta surfaced from fitful slumber to the sound of whispered conversation beyond the door. Light shone through a crack in the shutters and touched the edge of the bed on which she lay. Her face was tight and sore from the tears she had wept, and her stomach was hollow with grief, not hunger. Slowly, she pushed herself upright, her body aching from her anguish and from the long days in the saddle as the Normans abducted her from her homeland and brought her into their stolen territory far to the northeast. The paths and the greenery had changed little as they travelled inland, but she had lost the salt tang of the sea and all of her bearings. Yesterday morning, reaching a crossroads, they had separated her from her mother and the rest of the household. She had clung fiercely to Gladys, who in turn had fought tooth and nail to hold on to her daughter, but they had been torn away from each other by the brutal strength of the soldiers, dragged in their different directions, kicking and screaming until they were tied up and slapped to silence. She had arrived here at twilight, pulled down from her mount and locked up in this small chamber. She did not know where she was, only that it was some kind of fortress in a town larger than any she had seen in her life. They had brought her some savoury pottage with shreds of pork in it and a jug of water, but she had touched neither. There was a pail for a latrine, and this bed. In a way, she had been glad of the solitude, for she had been able to release the storm of emotion she had dammed up since fleeing Carew. All the grief, all the terror, rage, and hatred had poured from her in thrashing screams and tears until she was deflated and empty. She might as well be dead. What did it matter?